Here again with Shaun Attwood, the author of Hard Time. What is one of the worst incidents of violence you've ever seen?
Well, there was so much violence, I couldn't even put it all in my book Hard Time, and I still have nightmares about it. One of the earlier ones, when I first went in, and when you first go in, you're so frightened because of all this violence going on. You can't sleep at night, your heart's beating against the surface. It's just keeping you awake, and it puts like a look of shock on your face, and the gang members come up to you and say you got to get that look of shock off your face or else you're going to get preyed on. So I was on the phone to my fiance at the time, Claudia, and a bunch of skinheads started smashing someone in the shower area behind me, and other prisoners, started stopping what they were doing and looking what was going on. And these guys are just, really stomping on this guy. I'm thinking I can hear his ribs crack, and just kicking him and punching him. And they leave the shower area, and this guy is just lying there in a pool of blood. He's like a whimpering, heaving mound of flesh, but he's still alive. And this big white guy with cobwebs tattooed on his neck goes up to the skinheads and says, "How come we can still hear him, dog?" And the head skinhead said, "We smashed him good, dog." And he says, "Not good enough, dog." So he just went into the shower area all casually, like he's going to a store to buy some milk. And he grabbed the guy's head and started smashing it over and over and over into the concrete. Crack, 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 like he's trying to break open a coconut. By the time he was finished, he just casually walked out there as casually as he'd gone in. And this guy's just looking dead on the floor. And the body's just laying there, until the guard does a security walk so many minutes later, and the guard yells, "Lock down, everybody, lock down!" So we all go back to our cells, and I press my head to the window because I want to see what the damage is on this guy. And I'll never forget it. Not only was the blood, he was on a stretcher, not only was the blood leaking from his head, there was also yellow fluid, like brain material. Now I've got another video posted on YouTube called Aryan Brother Slays Inmate at Sheriff Joe Arpaio's jail, and you can see an Aryan brother murdering another gang member who's crossed the Aryan Brotherhood in the jail I was at. You can watch that on that video.
Well, thank you.